Lately, I have been greeted a lot with the questions on manifestation, and that is why I'm making this video, because if you're also someone who is having hard time manifesting things in your life, if you're someone who is having hard time manifesting or creating your dream reality, then this is a video for you. In this video, I'm going to answer few questions that I have been asked by few people who are having hard time in their manifestation journey. Though the questions are very basic, but कभी-कभी होता है that you know everything and you're doing everything and you're following every piece of advice, but still no matter what you do, no matter how much efforts that you are putting in, आपके manifestations काम कर ही नहीं रहे. And then you think that manifestation is a myth and there is no reality in that. Manifestation is a skill. मैनिफेस्टेशन कुछ ऐसा नहीं है, कोई जादुई स्पेल नहीं है जो आपने बोल दिया, आपने छड़ी घुमाई और हो गया. क्वेश्चंस मुझसे किए गए हैं वो कुछ इस तरह हैं. Why manifesting anything for you is easy, but for me it's not. Second question, you and I, we are in the same process on the same path, but look at you. For you it's an easy walk, you're radiating and blossoming, but on the other end, on the same path as you, I am lost and miserable. Third question, मैं तुमसे पहले से manifestations कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, but लुक एट यू, तुमने मुझसे बाद में शुरू किया, उसके बाद भी यू आर डूइंग गुड एट इट. बट मैं कितनी भी कोशिश करूँ, मैं कितने भी रिचुअल्स करूँ, मैं कितनी भी स्क्रिप्टिंग करूँ, मिरर टेक्निक्स फॉलो करूँ, विजुअलाइजेशन करूँ, कुछ भी कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, नथिंग कम्स थ्रू, नथिंग कम्स आउट ऑफ इट, नो मैटर व्हाट आई डू. वाई for you it's easy, but for me it's not? Why you got the pleasure of all kind, but I on the other end have got struggles of all kind. I want to thrive on this path too, but somehow I'm not able to crack the code. Most important question that I have been asked, and it's one of my favorite questions, and it's really very important in manifestation journey, and the question was, what is the frequency that you have embodied? That universe loves you the most for being on that frequency. Universe loves to give you everything that you ask for, but I am the most unloved child of the Creator. So if you are also someone who is having this many questions on manifestation journey and your questions are revolving around these questions, stick with me till the very end of this video because I'm going to answer the questions. अगर आपने notice किया होगा, so these questions are somehow related to each other. ये question कहीं ना कहीं एक दूसरे से related ही हैं, इसमें कुछ अलग नहीं है, ये सारे question एक ही चीज़ की demand कर रहे हैं. The questions are from different people, but every one of them was asking how they can improve their manifestation skills. वो क्या ऐसी चीज़ है that they are missing out on जिसकी वजह से उनके लिए कुछ भी manifest करना बहुत मुश्किल है. If you want to know the highest frequency that you can embody, highest frequency that is loved by universe, authenticity is the highest frequency that you can embody and that is loved by the universe the most. What if I tell you that you not being authentic is costing you your dream life? Your inauthenticity is actually a blockage in your manifestation journey. आप सारे रिचुअल्स करते हो, आप सारी एडवाइस फॉलो करते हो, आपको सब कुछ पता है दैट मैनिफेस्टेशन कैसे की जाती है, आप सब कुछ फॉलो भी कर रहे हो, आप उस पाथ पे बहुत लंबे समय से हो, एंड नो मैटर व्हाट यू ट्राई, नथिंग कम्स आउट ऑफ इट इज बिकॉज यू आर नॉट बीइंग ऑथेंटिक. Manifestations are not working because you're still performing. You're still performing for the comfort of others. You're still seeking validation, but the ways has changed. You're still stuck and you're still in that illusion. You just don't know it yet, or even if you do, you don't want to accept it. See, you can fool people, but not the universe, not the God. You can be pretentious as much as you want to be in front of us human beings, but your vibe, your energies, your vibrations are not gonna lie. You cannot fool the Creator. What I mean by that when I say being authentic is the highest frequency that you can embody, what being authentic here in this process looks like. So the answer to that is, when you are being authentic, you don't perform for others. You don't seek validation and you're not looking for approval of any kind. When you know your soul truth and you stand tall in that, and you speak the language of your soul, there is something so magnetic about it. There is something so powerful about people who are so authentic. There is something so confident about you being you knowing your truth and you telling your truth. When you are authentic, you are no longer performing for approval of others. You are whole and complete in your divine truth, and you know it. Your nervous system regulates from the space of faith and abundance. So there is no room for fear. There is no room for validation. There is no room for approval. There is no room for waiting for things to happen in a certain way. You just walk in life with that confidence that this is who I am. I know who I am and I know what I want in my life, and I'm going to show up as who I am. Being authentic is not about being good or nice or acting in a certain way that these society people can accept you. Don't look for all such things. It's not about meeting expectations of other people or people pleasing, any kind of image in front of them. Being authentic is not about all of that. Being authentic is simply about knowing that this is who I am, this is what I want, and this is how I'm gonna show up in my life. That's it. I don't care whether you like me for that or not. I'm not looking for that approval from you. Who exactly are you? It's simply about being so honest in your soul truth that you don't try to impress no one but your God. Are aware of the fact that these people around you will never be satisfied. They will always be disappointed in you. But do you care about that now? No. The only thing that you care about is that you don't want to disappoint your God. Because being you is spiritual. Knowing your soul truth, telling your soul truth, speaking the exact language of your soul is spiritual. When you are so true to who you are, is when you show that you respect God by respecting yourself. See, taking care of yourself, telling your truth, being you, is you protecting your dharma, is you fulfilling your dharma. That is your biggest dharma. अपनी इज्जत करना, अपना सच बोलना, किसी के सामने नहीं झुकना. This world is very demanding, and they demand you to carry that mask all the time. You can do all of that and you can still be you. There is a reason the God has made you the way that you are. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, your thought process, the way you look at things, your perception, your perspective, everything that makes you you, something or anything that makes you you. There is a reason to it. There is a reason you and I, we are different. We talk differently, we use different words, we look different, we think different, we function differently. There is a reason to it. Whatever that makes you you, when you own it and embrace it, when you show God that you respect yourself enough because you're the very creation of it, show that level of respect to your divine, is when Creator itself helps you creating whatever that you want to create for yourself. So अपने आप को कम मत आंको किसी से. You don't have to shrink yourself to comfort others because आपकी सोच दूसरे लोगों से अलग है. जब आपको पता है आपको क्या करना है तो जाकर अपना काम करो. You need to stop taking bullshit in the name of constructive criticism. ये जो लोग आपको क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं, आपको लगता है आप इनके पास जाके कोई एडवाइस लोगे. You know what you want from your life and you know what exactly you need to do in order to create your dream reality. You know the work that is required there, right? And you're still looking for approval and you're still seeking approval or permission from people who haven't created anything for themselves. Are you even serious? Because in order to create or construct a building, you need to put in efforts. You need to move your body and you need to use your brain. But the only thing that these people can use is their mouth, is their words. Because all they know is talking and blabbering. And that is what they are doing. And they have spent their lifetimes doing that. But look at you. You can do so much more than that. You know what is needed to be done. You know how to create, you know how to build, you know how to take actions, you know how to execute your plans. So do it, please. Be who you are. That's it. Don't care about what people will think about you. Don't care about anyone's opinion of you. Everything around you is just a noise. That voice within you is already guiding you. Listen to that intuition. Follow that intuition. That is divine talking to you. That voice is already guiding you all the time. But noise around you is so loud that you doubt your visions, that you doubt your dreams, you doubt yourself. And then you shrink yourself. And then you think that whatever these people are telling, they are telling you the truth, that they are not telling you the truth, they are telling you their truth. उनके लिए वो सब कुछ इम्पॉसिबल है, उनके लिए वो सब कुछ डिफरेंट है, उनके लिए वो सब कुछ बहुत है. They think that is too much, and that is why they keep telling you that you are too much. But in reality, their too much is your basic. It's bare minimum for you, and you know it, you somehow know it. But again, I would repeat that you doubt your visions and dreams and yourself too much. Stop doing that. You can listen to them on some other planet in some other lifetime, not at least in this lifetime. Cut that noise, shut that noise. Sit with yourself and ask yourself a question that who exactly are you? Because you are not your traumas, you are not your wounds, you are not what these people keep telling you. You are more than that. And you know what? Own yourself. Embrace yourself. The messy parts of you, the chaotic parts of you, whatever that makes you you. You know, there is always this duality in life. Is that one thing that makes you you? What is that one thing that you're good at it? And follow it. Please sit with yourself and ask yourself a question that who exactly are you? Who am I? What is the existence of I? Ask that question. I ask that question to myself all the time. That who am I beyond all of this? When I asked that, I found nothing. The existence of I is nothing. But in that nothingness lies everything. Because universe resides within you. Because there are endless possibilities and endless opportunities that are waiting for you. Time and opportunities and your higher self is waiting for you to be you, to recognize who you are. You know, when we talk about divine timing, जब हम बोलते हैं divine timing पे सब कुछ होगा, at the right time things will happen. What exactly that right timing is? What do you think? What do you mean? What do you understand when people say that एक exact time पे, divine time पे सब कुछ हो जाएगा? What do you mean by that? Have you ever questioned that वो divine timing क्या होती है? You know, in my opinion, divine timing is equivalent to you being ready. Now, what I mean by that is the more you work on yourself, the more you focus on yourself, the more you are willing to do that inner work and shadow work, right? Whatever that you want, जब आपका कोई ड्रीम है, जब आप कुछ अकम्प्लिश करना चाहते हो, चेस करना बंद कर देते हो. आप कोई चीज़ को चेस तभी नहीं करते जब आपको पता है वो ऑलरेडी आपकी है. When you see yourself in that light, that I already have all of that, I already am all of that. When you are radiating that vibration and you are radiating that frequency, is when you stop chasing and is when you detach from things and outcomes and you simply know and you make peace with that no. Even when these things are not around you, आपके 3D वर्ल्ड में ये सारे जो आपके ड्रीम्स है वो आपकी रियलिटी अभी नहीं है. And when you still feel कि वो सब कुछ ऑलरेडी हो चुका है. कोई चीज़ जब आप अकम्प्लिश कर लेते हो, जब आप कोई चीज़ ऑलरेडी पा लेते हो या आपका कोई ड्रीम है जो ऑलरेडी आपकी रियलिटी बन चुका है, जब वो ऑलरेडी हो जाता है तो वो जो होने के बाद की जो फीलिंग है, वो होने के बाद की फीलिंग अगर उसके होने के पहले आ जाए तो वो चीज़ आपकी रियलिटी हो ही जाएगी. योर नर्वस सिस्टम इज़ ऑलरेडी काम and there is no anxiousness and restlessness. You're not overthinking because you know that this thing is only for you, this person is only for you, this opportunity is already for you. And you know that is when you don't chase anything. And when you don't chase anything, you somehow attract everything. And everything that I have just said will happen to you and will happen to everyone when they know who they are. When they are very clear of what they want, when their intentions are very clear, everything falls into the right place at the right timing. Divine timing की हम बात करते हैं, that divine timing is mostly about the version of you that is ready to claim that dream, that vision. That version is now responsible, have boundaries, know how to take accountability. That version is now disciplined and know how to be consistent. You are not that version of yourself, your manifestations will not work out. If you don't see yourself there yet, then still some work is required. मैं आपको अपने बारे में एक चीज़ बताती हूँ. 2020-25, there are times when I have not manifested anything. There was this full moon night and I was thinking कि mostly what I do is I do scripting. I was trying to manifest something. I was, मेरे हाथ में मेरी कॉपी थी, पेन था, and I was over to write something. There was this restlessness I felt. There was this anxiousness that I have felt. And I have stopped immediately. Because I have realized that my nervous system doesn't feel safe manifesting that version of me. I'm somehow not ready to manifest or to see myself in that light. That level of success right now feels unsafe. Unsafe to me, my brain, my nervous system. I don't feel safe imagining myself being there. Is it fair for me to manifest that dream life? No. The immediate answer that came to my mind. So I have stopped manifesting. मैंने नहीं लिखा उस दिन that मुझे ये चाहिए या मुझे ये बनना है. उस दिन से मैंने डिसाइड किया that whenever I will try to manifest something, I will sit with myself before manifesting anything and I will ask myself questions. This version of me and whatever the things that I am doing, क्या ये मैच करता है उस ड्रीम रियलिटी से, उस ड्रीम लाइफ से, उस वर्जन से या मेरी हायर सेल्फ से? लेट्स इमेजिन योर हायर सेल्फ इज ऑलरेडी लिविंग योर ड्रीम लाइफ इन 5D वर्ल्ड. There are many possible versions of you and whatever that you want to be right now in this moment, whatever that you want to be, what kind of a dream that you have. Imagine your higher self is already living that life. But अभी जो आप चीज़ें कर रहे हो, क्या वो मैच करता है उस इंसान से? क्या वो मैच करता है आपके हायर सेल्फ से? उस पोजीशन में भी वही रहना चाहते हो या वही रहोगे? प्लीज़ डोंट बी डिफेंसिव ऑफ योर रॉन्ग डूइंग्स. Be humble enough to question your wrongdoings and question your habits. Please. आप खुद के साथ रहोगे, एक आवाज़ आपके अंदर से आएगी जो हमेशा डिफेंड करेगी आपकी गलतियों को, आपकी गलत हैबिट्स को, गलत सोच को. Do not let that voice win. उस दिन मैंने कुछ मैनिफेस्ट नहीं किया, बट मैंने अपने रिचुअल्स किए और मैंने मैनिफेस्टेशन की जगह रिलीज़ किया. मुझे क्योंकि उस दिन रियलाइज़ हुआ कि देयर इज़ दिस ब्लॉकेज एंड आई हैव ऑल्सो रियलाइज्ड द रूट कॉज ऑफ दैट थिंग, वाई आई हैव फेल्ट दैट वे. मैंने उसी दिन फिगर आउट किया कि उसका रूट कॉज क्या है. मुझे मैनिफेस्ट करने की नहीं, मुझे बहुत कुछ रिलीज़ करने की ज़रूरत है. एंड लिटरली उस दिन से मैंने डिसाइड किया जब भी मैं मैनिफेस्ट करूँगी, अगर मुझे सेफ फील नहीं हो रहा है, अगर अगर वो एंशियसनेस फील हो रही है, इट मीन्स the inner work is required and the shadow work is required. I'm going to release every emotion and every fear, everything that is creating a blockage. I would release that. I would work on that. And since your subconscious mind works on the repetition, मैंने उस दिन से start किया. I will release every fear, every unknown burden that I have been carrying on my shoulder for so long. I will release all of that. So मैं लिखती गई, कुछ आई थिंक 8 या 9 बार मैंने एक दिन में लिखा और मैंने ये 9 दिनों तक किया आई थिंक. एंड 10वें दिन मैंने जाकर वो जितने भी पेपर्स थे मैंने उनको जला दिया. बिलीव मी, बट जब वो पेपर्स जल रहे थे, आई समहाउ ऑटोमेटिकली स्टार्टेड क्राइंग. I was so invested in the process and I was so serious about it. And as somebody who doesn't cry easily, I have hard time crying and that is not the good thing. मेरे साथ एक दिक्कत है, दिक्कत आई थिंक रही है और वो थी मैंने इन ऑर्डर टू टेक केयर ऑफ एवरीथिंग, सिचुएशन को ओवरकम करने में, उसको हैंडल करने में मैं इतनी ज़्यादा लगी हुई थी दैट मैंने अपने अंदर कई इमोशंस जो मैं उस वक्त साइमल्टेनियसली फील कर रही थी व्हेन आई वाज इन दैट सिचुएशन, मैंने उन इमोशंस को प्रोसेस ही नहीं किया. वो सब कुछ पाइल्ड अप होता गया. मैं कभी रोती नहीं थी. आई यूज्ड टू जस्ट होल्ड माई हैंड्स लाइक दिस एंड आई यूज्ड टू कंट्रोल एवरी इमोशन. I was such a control freak that I was trying to control every emotion that makes me me. I was not processing it. 2025 में I have actually learned how to cry because tears are the form of surrender. It's when you know and learn how to let go. You process everything and then you let go. And जब आप ये करना सीख जाते हो ना, सारे ब्लॉकेजेस जो हैं वो ऑटोमेटिक क्लियर होने लगते हैं. दिस हैज़ बिन माई बिगेस्ट लर्निंग ऑफ 2025. आई हैव रिलीज्ड एवरीथिंग, एवरी फियर, एवरी डाउट, एवरी बर्डन दैट वाज एवरीथिंग दैट वाज अननेसेसरी. आई वाज कैरिंग विद इन. आई हैव लिटरली वर्कड ऑन माई सेल्फ लाइक दैट. Instead of manifesting so many things or adding things to my life, I have started unlearning and releasing things that are creating blockage in my progress or in my manifestation journey. I have also questioned whether this manifestation actually works or not. I have been there and I've done that. It works only when you master the art of detachment, is also when you master the art of being you. Because there is something so liberating about knowing you and being you and telling your truth. There is something so liberating about it. There is something so peaceful about knowing that this is who I am, these are the weaknesses, and this is my power. Yes, I am all this mess and chaos, but I am this version of me as well. This side of me is little problematic, but this side of me is powerful enough to conquer the world. When you figure out yourself, when you learn yourself layer by layer, there is something so magical about it. There is something so peaceful about it. एक अलग सा कॉन्फिडेंस आप में आने लगता है, एक अलग सी एनर्जी आप में आने लगती है जब आप वो बन जाते हो जो आप हो, वो करने लगते हो जो आप चाहते हो, जो आपका दिल चाहता है, जो आपका सोल पर्पस है. समटाइम्स स्टॉप, पॉज, स्लो डाउन, डोंट रश, डोंट मैनिफेस्ट थिंग्स, डोंट ट्राई टू एड थिंग्स. समटाइम्स अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या रिलीज करने की ज़रूरत है, वो क्या चीज़ है जो आपको ब्लॉक कर रही है. फिगर आउट करो, अपने खुद के साथ बैठना शुरू करो. You know, when you learn to sit with yourself, your reality will haunt you. Your thoughts will haunt you. When you're trying to sit with yourself, when you're all alone, no music, no coffee, no mobile, nothing around you, just you and yourself, your thoughts, your reality will haunt you. Your demons will come right there in front of you. Loneliness right there will try to pull you back into the old patterns. Don't let that happen, by the way. This is where it gets tough. This is the process that you need to go through in order to be you. And that is why I'm saying that being authenticity is the highest frequency because it demands courage. वो रहते हो जो आप हो, जब आप वो करते हो जो आप करना चाहते हो, is when you balance your karma and your dharma. और वो करना जो आपको सही लगता है या सच्चा लगता है. It demands a kind of courage not everybody has. Because in this day and age, people don't have real personalities. Most of the time I see this nowadays that people, they have curated their personality on the basis of the trending hook that is going on over the internet. आजकल के लोग, उनकी प्लेलिस्ट ट्रेंडिंग सॉन्ग्स जो होते हैं रील्स में, बस वही उनकी प्लेलिस्ट है. एक टेक्स्ट हुक जो वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेंड कर रहा है, वही उनकी पर्सनैलिटी है. आजकल बहुत इजीली ग्रीन फ्लैग और रेड फ्लैग्स के नाम पर सब कुछ डिफ्रेंशिएट कर दिया जाता है. पीपल हैव देयर माइंड बट दे डोंट यूज इट. नाउअडेज पर्सनैलिटीज आर सो मेड अप. सो इमेजिन इन दिस वर्ल्ड वेयर पीपल आर सो मेड अप and people are so pretentious and people don't know who exactly they are and what they want in life. They are so aimless and there is no ambition. And in this world where everything is just so fake, being you is such a real thing. Showing up as who you are is such a real thing. It's not gonna be easy, but please don't try to be relevant to everyone. I see people, they start drinking, smoking, go on parties on every weekend just because they want to look relevant to certain someone. Ask yourself every time, whenever you do something, is that something you really want to do? Whenever you try to do something, whenever you try to explore, is that something you really want to do? Is that something your soul is looking for? Whatever that you're doing is fulfilling your purpose. Does that fit in? Ask yourself questions. Figure out who you are and be authentic. Don't try to become, just be. I think enough of times I have repeated in this video only, there is something so liberating and peaceful about you being you. This world needs that light. That something that makes you you. This world needs that light. There is room full of opportunities. There is room full of people, right people. They all are waiting for you. Once you will recognize your light, once you will own yourself, is when everything around you will align. Because जब आपको पता है कि आप क्या हो और आपको क्या चाहिए, आपके लिए बहुत आसान हो जाता है मैनिफेस्ट करना उस हायर वर्जन को. क्योंकि आपको जो कुछ नहीं चाहिए ना, वो ऑलरेडी आपकी लाइफ से एलिमिनेट हो जाता है. और जब चीज़ें इतनी जल्दी एलिमिनेट होती है तो अलाइनमेंट ईजी हो जाती है. वही तो अलाइनमेंट है. What is the actual meaning of alignment? That is what alignment looks like. When you learn how to say no to everything that doesn't serve your purpose, to everyone that doesn't match that dream vision that you already have. If anyone around you is not a match to that, say no. Say no. Every no is a yes to the dream life that you're manifesting. Every no is gonna take you closer to who you are. The reality of you being you can be messy and chaotic, but there is something so beautiful about it. Own it, embrace it. The devil within you, the divine within you. The good, the bad, the calm, the confidence, whatever that makes you, embrace it. Own it. Always be willing to work on yourself. हर कोई परफेक्ट नहीं है, ना ही हम परफेक्ट हो सकते हैं. Something that is perfect in my eyes will never be perfect in your eyes. Make peace with that knowing. Stop looking for advice or taking advice or seeking advice from people who are not there. They are not living your dream life. They don't have the life that you want for yourself, so you don't listen to these people. Stop doing that. You are up to you. Understand. Understand this one thing. अपने दिमाग में बिठा लो that you are up to you. Nobody is gonna come and save you. There are times when I had to remind myself that nobody would come to you and will tell you that, oh come on princess, get out of the cage. Nobody is gonna offer you that hand of help. And not everyone who is doing that is actually pulling you out of that. Is actually willing to see you successful. मैंने अपने आप को ये चीज़ हमेशा याद दिलाई है that you are up to you, Shri. I made promise to myself that I will always remind myself that come on bitch, you need to get out of the cage. You don't belong here. No matter what these people say, you don't belong here and you are not here to live like that. So own yourself, tell your truth. It's gonna be hard and tough, but then you are tougher than that. I refuse to shrink, and that is what I'm asking you to do. Refuse to shrink. Don't dim your light. Recognize your light and let your light do the magic. Right people and right opportunities will always find you. जो आपका है वो आपकी चमक से कभी डरेगा या घबराएगा नहीं. जो चीज़ें आपके लिए होती है ना, और जब आप सही लाइट में होते हो, सही पाथ पे होते हो और सही चीज़ें कर रहे होते हो, कभी भी आप देख, I don't know whether you have felt it or not, but for me now I can differentiate it clearly that there are things that I used to do, but then I used to not feel safe, and there was this feeling that there was this restlessness and anxiousness. And sometimes उस टाइम पे मुझे ऐसा लगता था this is what happens when you try to take a risk. But no, that was my inner voice telling me no, that is not correct. Stop right there. मैंने अपने इंट्यूशन को बहुत इग्नोर किया है और उसकी कॉस्ट जो मैंने पे की है, बहुत भारी भरकम कॉस्ट मैंने पे की है. And that is why I'm telling you, intuition is guiding you. Listen to that voice. Your gut will always tell you this is right and this is feels safe. And something that doesn't feel safe is not meant for you. And if something good you are imagining and that doesn't feel safe, it means the version of you, the version that you are right now, the space that you are in right now, there is work required. There is that inner work, that shadow work is required there. So do that. Always be willing to do that. Always be willing to improve. करो कहाँ ब्लॉकेज है, क्या रिलीज़ करना है, कौन सा अननेसेसरी बर्डन लेके चल रहे हो, सब कुछ पता करो. खुद के साथ बैठना सीखो. खुद के साथ बैठो, खुद को जानो, खुद को पहचानो. Learn how to learn yourself. Layer by layer, go deeper into yourself. You know, knowing yourself, learning yourself, deep dive into your inner world is it feels like nirvana. It actually tastes like nirvana. I am so obsessed with knowing myself, learning myself, figuring out मुझ में क्या अच्छा है, क्या बुरा है, कहाँ काम करना है, कितना क्या करना है. I am so obsessed with all of that because I see myself going somewhere. मेरे साथ सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम पता है क्या होती है? There is this huge problem with me which जो मेरी मैनिफेस्टेशन जर्नी में बहुत बड़ा ब्लॉकेज थी, and that is I used to get attached with the outcomes. मुझे कभी भी ये नहीं सीखना पड़ा that how to get detached from people or places. I was good with that. I think this lesson I carry from different lifetimes because मुझे detachment कभी लोगों से या चीज़ों से सीखने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी. I don't invest emotionally so much into people or place. I don't get attached to places. I've seen people getting attached to places as well. I don't. Also, my life, बचपन से ही मेरी life has been in a certain way that I don't feel getting attached to people. I don't have that in me to get attached to people. I can love you till my last breath and I can still say goodbye to you. So I don't get attached in that way, and I don't seek validation like that. I've never seen myself seeking validation from people, from guys, from men, from boys, from anyone. I have never seen myself doing that. Never have I ever done that. But then I think I always tied my entire worth, my sense of worth, to whether or not this dream of mine comes through. Can you imagine? I always tied my worth to my career, to the things that I want to accomplish. Because I'm so ambitious and I'm so determined. If I could describe myself in one word, that word would be determined. I'm so determined and I'm so passionate. When this passion and this determination is not in boundaries, is when I see myself getting attached to my dreams, whatever the thing that I'm working on, whatever that I want for my life. I've seen myself getting attached with that. Actually very intense person. And now how do I balance my intensity? I need to balance my intensity, because if that is not controlled, that controls me. So nowadays I balance my intensity, my determination, my passion with my curiosity. I'm trying to balance these things because I don't want to get controlled by situations or outcomes. I don't want to be that. I want to be free, and I want to just explore things because it feels good exploring things, and it feels good knowing my true potential and what all I can do. Since I carry so much energy and so much intensity, and I get so determined and so passionate about things, I need to control that so that these things don't control me. These emotions don't control me. So I balance my intensity with my curiosity. Because I'm a very curious person. I want to know things. I want to learn things. I am just so curious in general. That Mercury energy in me is so high. I learn, I implement, I put my energy in learning and knowing, put my energy more there. So I don't focus more on what would be the outcome. My focus generally stays more on, okay, this is something I need to learn. This is where the work is required. And that is why sometimes I don't manifest anything. Sometimes I just release everything that doesn't serve my purpose. I'm also figuring out myself, and there is something so beautiful about that. There is something so obsessive about knowing yourself in such a different light, because this world keeps telling you this is who you are, and this is how you should be, this is this and that. But when you realize that, oh, you are not all of that, and you're more than that, and these are just the labels. This society wants you to shrink because your light actually haunts them, scares them. I don't listen to people, but then I also don't want to be a victim of situations or outcomes. I don't want anything to control me. I want to have control over myself, my reactions, and the things that I want in my life and things I don't want in my life. I really want to have control over that. I have realized that I am someone who looks for control. When I've realized that, I have decided that I won't control anyone. I won't control the outcomes. I would control my reactions. And I would control how I behave and how I would respond to the situation. Something that doesn't feel right, I would say it. Something that feels right, I would say it. Earlier, I used to not do that. But now I do. And I think 2020-24 mein, I was manifesting something and it didn't come through. This was the sole reason. This was the core reason to it, because I have tied my entire sense of worth to that one thing. And you know what? I will give you one astrological perspective here. I have a Saturn-Jupiter conjunction in my first house. First house is all about you, your self-worth, your personality, everything that makes you you. So I have a Saturn in my first house along with Jupiter. And I was running my Saturn Mahadasha since I was 5 years old. 5 साल की थी तब से मेरी Saturn की महादशा चल रही है. उसी बीच में मेरी 7.5 का भी एक जो साइकिल होता है वो कंप्लीट हो चुका है. और मेरी जो महादशा है that got ended in 2020-25 नवंबर. सो मैं जब देखती हूँ अपनी जर्नी को, अपनी लाइफ को, मेरा हर सिचुएशन, जो कुछ भी मेरे साथ हुआ है, बुरा से बुरा जो भी हुआ है, जिन सिचुएशंस में मैं थी भी नहीं, उन सिचुएशंस में मैंने खुद को पाया, मैंने खुद को देखा हैंडल करते हुए. और जब मैं उसको बिगर पर्सपेक्टिव से, जब मैं उसको अब देखती हूँ, तो मुझे समझ में आता है दैट एवरी लेसन रिवॉल्व्ड अराउंड माई सेल्फ वर्थ. बिकॉज मैंने हमेशा अपनी सेल्फ वर्थ को चीज़ों के होने या ना होने से अटैच किया। मैं फाइट करती रही लोगों से, मैं लड़ती रही लोगों से, बिकॉज मुझे हमेशा पता था कि मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे क्या चाहिए, लेकिन मेरा आसपास का इन्वायरमेंट मुझे अलाउ नहीं करता था और मैं परमिशन नहीं मांग रही थी किसी इंसान से कि आप मुझे अलाउ करो, मुझे करने दो कुछ। मुझे हमेशा पता था कि मुझे क्या करना है। यस, मेरे ड्रीम्स चेंज हुए हैं, मेरा पैशन चेंज हुआ है, मेरी हॉबीज़ और इवॉल्व हुई हैं या चेंज हुई है, लेकिन अभी भी अगर मैं देखती हूँ मुझे क्या चाहिए, वो चीज़ एक ही है, मुझे वो सक्सेस ही चाहिए, उस लेवल की सक्सेस या वही चाहिए। मेरा पाथ ज़रूर चेंज हुआ है, बट मेरा ड्रीम, मेरा विजन चेंज नहीं हुआ है। बट क्या चेंज हुआ है? मेरा नज़रिया, मेरा चीज़ों को देखने का नज़रिया, मेरा पर्सपेक्टिव बहुत चेंज हुआ है। शनिदेव ने इतना तोड़ा है, फिर चाहे वो मैं हूँ, मेरा घमंड हो, मेरा इल्यूजन हो, मेरा ईगो हो, इतना सब कुछ तोड़ा है ताकि मुझे पता चले कि मैं क्या हूँ। दैट सैटर्न इन माई फर्स्ट हाउस, फॉर मी इट्स नॉट अ कर्स, इट्स अ ब्लेसिंग इन डिस्गाइज, बट इट इज़ वॉट इट इज़। बिकॉज पूरी महादशा के दौरान या मेरे 7.5 के उस फेज़ के दौरान मैं जब देखती हूँ आज मैं कितनी चीज़ों से गुजरी हूँ या कितना कुछ हुआ है, मुझे हर चीज़ ने बताया है दैट किसी के होने, किसी चीज़ के होने या ना होने से मेरी सेल्फ वर्थ डिफाइन नहीं होती है। दैट दिस वर्ल्ड अराउंड मी इज़ जस्ट अ नॉइज एंड इट्स जस्ट एन इल्यूजन एंड आई एम जस्ट लूजिंग माई रियल सेल्फ। सो लास्ट 2 years मेरी महादशा खत्म होते होते आई हैव गॉट सच अ गुड लेवल ऑफ क्लैरिटी। In my Mahadasha, I have lost everything, and everything that I have lost was the cost or tax I have paid to learn or earn this such level of clarity which I have got in my life. And 2024 में मेरी मैनिफेस्टेशन इसलिए वर्क नहीं करती थी बिकॉज मैं बहुत ज़्यादा आउटकम्स के साथ अटैच्ड हो जाना, कंट्रोल करने की कोशिश करना, या फिर अगेन आई वुड से दैट आई वाज सीकिंग अ काइंड ऑफ अ वैलिडेशन थ्रू द काइंड ऑफ अ पोजिशन और द ड्रीम्स दैट आई हैव हैड। मुझे लगता था कि कुछ अकम्प्लिश करने से ही कुछ मुझ में साबित होगा या मेरी कोई वर्थ जो है वो प्रूफ होगी। ये सब करने के चक्कर में मैं खुद को खोती जा रही थी। आई वॉज नॉट बीइंग माई सेल्फ। सो लास्ट ईयर 2020-25 even the half of the 2024 when I have realized that this is what happening, I have realized the blockage, the root cause of why my manifestations are not working. This was the reason, because I was not being authentic, I was not being me, I was still performing and I was still waiting for the right timings. तो लोगों से जब आप वैलिडेशन चाह रहे होते हो तो आप उनके लिए परफॉर्म करते हो, बट जब आप आपके सपनों से, जब आप आपके ड्रीम से, आपके एम्बिशन से, जब आप आउटकम से बहुत ज़्यादा अटैच हो जाते हो और आपको लगता है ये पाने के बाद ही कुछ साबित होगा या कुछ हासिल होगा या मेरी सेल्फ वर्थ डिफाइन होगी, यू डोंट परफॉर्म एट ऑल, डोंट टेक एक्शंस एट ऑल, because that is where you look for the right time, you wait for the right time. You somehow just waiting and thinking, procrastinating and overthinking, but you're not taking actions. I've seen myself in that position. And that is why I'm telling you that you not being authentic is costing you your dream life. And the only way you become yourself is when you don't look for any kind of validation, when there is no fear left, when you don't fear rejection, when you don't fear abandonment, but when you don't fear somebody's absence or presence, when you don't fear rejections, when you don't look for approval, when you don't seek permission, when you're not waiting for the right time, when you just take actions, when you just know what you want, and when you go right after that, is when you are radiating and embodying that frequency of being authentic, and is when everything around you aligns and shifts in your favor. If you are on the same path and on the same journey and you are in the phase of isolation, don't fear loneliness. Don't let that isolation and loneliness pulls you back into the same old patterns. It's okay, this time will pass, but at least now you know who you are and what you want. And trust me, divine will work in your favor. Divine will work along with you. That is going to take you so far in this journey. Manifestation करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है, बहुत ईजी हो जाता है। आजकल मुझे ज़रूरत भी नहीं पड़ती दैट आई शुड स्क्रिप्ट, आई शुड डू दिस एंड दैट। आई जस्ट से दैट ओ आई लाइक इट एंड आई वॉन्ट इट एंड आई नो दैट आई एम गोइंग टू हैव इट। आर टाइम्स व्हेन आई हैव रियलाइज दैट मेरे दिमाग में जब भी कुछ आता है दैट मुझे ये अच्छा लग रहा है या मुझे चाहिए है या फिर ये मैं करना चाहती हूँ, मतलब वो चीज़ मेरे लिए ही बनी है, वो होना ही होना है। सो आई डोंट कंसर्न माई सेल्फ विद व्हेन एंड हाउ एंड वॉट विल हैपन, कैसे होगा, कब होगा, कैसे क्या होगा, मुझे कंसर्न करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है खुद को। लेट यूनिवर्स डू इट्स जॉब, लेट गॉड डू वट एवर दैट ही वॉन्ट्स टू डू विथ मी। आई एम हिज चाइल्ड एंड ही नोज बेटर, सो आई डोंट कंसर्न माई सेल्फ विथ हाउ वैन वॉट। आई जस्ट नो दैट दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई वॉन्ट एंड आई एम गोइंग फॉर दिस थिंग। मुझे क्या करना होगा, वर्क करना होगा खुद पर, अपने हैबिट्स को चेंज करना होगा, मुझे अपने अंदर कुछ स्किल्स डेवलप करनी होगी, सो आई फोकस ऑन दैट। और जब आपको पता होता है ना कि आप क्या हो, आपको अपनी कमियां सबसे पहले पता चलती है। और जब आपको अपनी कमियां पता है, बहुत आसान हो जाता है अपने ऊपर काम करना, बिकॉज आप डिफेंड नहीं कर रहे हो ना अपनी गलतियों को, आप बहुत हम्बल होते जाते हो उस प्रोसेस में। और इसीलिए हायर सेल्फ को इमेजिन करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है। वो बोलते हैं ना डिल्यूजनल, उस डिल्यूजन में रहना बहुत आसान हो जाता है दैट मैं तो ऑलरेडी ये सब कुछ हूँ, क्योंकि आप अपनी कमियों पे ऑलरेडी काम कर रहे होते हो। तो आपको पता है व्हेन यू आर इन द प्रोसेस यू डोंट ओवरथिंक, यू जस्ट वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ। ट्रस्ट मी व्हेन आई से दिस, यूनिवर्स एंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज whatever that you are seeking in your life will meet you at the level of your audacity. And it's not the audacity of asking, it's the audacity of believing that you are already all of that. You believe that you are all of that and you already have all of that is when your dreams becomes your reality. Universe will always meet you at the level of your audacity of believing into something, believing in you yourself, in your dreams, in your visions, and not in your fears. So believe in yourself, be you, show up as who you are, and this world and opportunities and right people and everything that is for you is already waiting for you. I hope this was the informative video. I hope this helps, and I know that I have tried to fit in a lot in such a short span of time. Video भी बहुत बड़ी हो गई है, but मैं बताना चाहती हूँ दैट गलतियाँ सबसे होती हैं, पर आपकी गलतियाँ आपकी सच्चाई नहीं हैं, या फिर आपकी कमियाँ ही सिर्फ आपकी सच्चाई नहीं हैं। आप में बहुत कुछ है जो भी एक्सप्लोर करना बाकी है। सो अपने आप को, अपनी खूबियों को, अपनी कमियों को एक्सप्लोर करो। जहाँ पे वर्क है वहाँ पे वर्क करो, जहाँ पे ऑलरेडी आपको पता है आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है उसको पॉलिश करो। उस स्ट्रेंथ में बहुत ही कॉन्फिडेंट रहो, स्ट्रेंथ के साथ इस दुनिया को जीतने की कोशिश करो। अपना सच बोलो, जो हो जैसे हो वैसे रहो और अपने आप पर काम करते रहो। मैनिफेस्टेशन वर्क करती है, बट उसका जो प्रोसेस है वो आसान नहीं है, बिकॉज उसका प्रोसेस आपसे बोलता है कि आपको अपने हर वुंड को, अपने हर ट्रॉमा को कन्फ्रंट करना होगा। आपको सीखना होगा अपने डीमंस के साथ बैठना, आपको सीखना होगा अपनी कमियों के साथ, अपने थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ बैठना। क्या आप उन चीज़ों के लिए रेडी हो? And if you say yes to that, universe will say yes to your dream. Say yes to everything that makes you you. Work on yourself and get back to work. I hope that whatever that you desire for, God gives you that and even more than that. Enormous luck. Do what you love. Take care of yourself and be you. Bye-bye.